What's going down, y'all? Welcome to another video. Real quick, this video is very spare of the moment. I was just chilling on Twitter. I seen some absurd shit, some disrespectful shit when it comes to the NBA. And usually when it comes to LeBron, I tolerate a certain amount of disrespect. Oh, KD's better than LeBron. Steph Curry's better than LeBron. LeBron's not even better than Larry Bird. I can withstand some disrespect to LeBron because anybody who disrespects LeBron is just stupid. Now, when it comes to ESPN disrespecting people, it's totally different. And when it comes to one of the realest players to ever step on the court in Carmelo Anthony, I will not tolerate disrespect, especially when it comes from a viable source like ESPN. Now, let me just tell you guys, like I said, I don't fake nothing on this channel. Very spare of the moment. I was really just on the couch, no fucking socks, on Twitter, and I seen this. I have not seen the list, but I seen that they had Lonzo Ball ranked higher than Carmelo Anthony. Now, that in itself is just fucking stupid because Lonzo Ball has never played in the NBA. He has not logged one NBA minute in the preseason, let alone a regular season. Carmelo's been in the league for 15 years, getting buckets, dropping off the best niggas in the world for years now. So, we just gonna go through this list, and like I said, I haven't seen it, so Lord knows what I'm about to see. All right, y'all, number 75, Dennis Smith Jr. Now, this is also interesting because we haven't seen Dennis Smith Jr. play in the NBA. We've seen him play in the Summer League. Now, if they want to go with what they've seen and put him at number 75, 75 is not that high. I don't have a problem with that. But going down the list, Caldwell Pope, good solid player. Jeff Teague is a solid point guard. Number 67, Patty Mills, a very trusted point guard in Greg Popovich's system. He's a knockdown shooter, tough, annoying ass point guard on defense. Platoon, solid wing, great defender. Marcus Smart, same thing, solid defender, pesty. Number 64 on the list is Carmelo Anthony. That doesn't even sound right. How do you go from Marcus Smart to right away Carmelo Anthony? So you're saying there's this much of a gap between Marcus Smart and Carmelo Anthony. Now, we're not even talking about Hoodie Melo right now. We're just talking about Carmelo, who's on the New York Knicks. We talk about regular old basic ass Carmelo Anthony. He's not basic. I'm just putting you into context what he is compared to Hoodie Melo. Because Hoodie Melo, that nigga's a 99 overall. We're not going to get into that. To the number 63 player, Lonzo Ball. Like I said, we've never seen Lonzo Ball play in the NBA. Now, look, I'm a very big advocate of the Ball family. Lonzo Ball, LaMelo, LiAngelo, LeVar, Tina. Hope you getting well. Everything's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of LeVar. He's very misunderstood. He's a great mastermind when it comes to business and entrepreneurship. He's a great father, has 3 sons that are on their way to do big things. But when it comes to Lonzo Ball's skill set, I understand the potential, the hype around this kid. I'm a big fan. I'm a big-time UCLA fan. Y'all know how much I like Lonzo. His passing, I think he can shoot, very athletic, long, 6'7" point guard. He has potential. But you compare that to a 13-time All-Star in Carmelo, maybe 12-time All-Star in Carmelo. Carmelo Anthony has been dropping niggas off in the NBA, the highest level of basketball, for years. LeBron cannot guard Melo. KD cannot guard Melo. Kawhi Leonard cannot guard Melo. No one on this planet Earth or NBA history can guard Melo. That's how much of a bucket Melo is. We're not talking about Hoodie Melo. We're not talking about that right now. But what I'm saying is we cannot compare Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball has never played in the NBA, ESPN. Who wrote this list to put... Whoever wrote this got some big-ass balls. I'm going to tell you that right now. To disrespect Melo like that, it don't even look right. Marcus Smart, Melo. Now, before I get even more pissed off, let's just see who they have ahead of Lonzo Ball. Eric Gordon. Okay, hold on. There's rumors that Melo might end up on a Houston Rockets roster, right? Eric Gordon is already playing with James Harden. So you're telling me you'd rather have Eric Gordon paired with James Harden rather than Melo and James Harden. That's basically what they're saying. They have Eric Gordon ranked above Carmelo Anthony. Eric Gordon has never made an all-star team, let alone been on anybody's top 100 list ever. Number 60, Devin Booker. I mean, you can make a case for Devin Booker being better than Carmelo. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I don't have the balls to say that. But Devin Booker, he's a walking bucket just like Carmelo. His potential is probably the highest in the NBA when it comes to superstardom. Like, that nigga is special. So I'm really curious because 60 is low for him. I think he would be ranked higher on this list. So you're telling me not even Melo, Danny Green is better than Devin Booker. Danny Green's not even better than Avery Bradley, let alone Eric Gordon. I would take Eric Gordon over Danny Green. So why is Danny Green ahead of Devin Booker and Carmelo Anthony. Harrison Barnes is the reason why the Cavs have a championship. If they didn't have Harrison Barnes for that championship run, I'm talking about the Warriors against the Cavs, Warriors would be a, back-to-back champion right now. Harrison Barnes is trash. He had a solid season, I'm not going to lie. But when you compare that to Carmelo Anthony, ESPN, you're fucking tripping. Malcolm Brogdon is not better than Andrew Wiggins or Devin Booker. He's Rookie of the Year, but he's not better than Devin Booker, let alone Carmelo Anthony. Do I need to keep going on this list? What the fuck? Robert Covington is better than Carmelo Anthony and Devin Booker and Andrew Wiggins. Robert Covington, his last year rank was 162. He made that big of a jump where you're going to rank him ahead of Devin Booker and Carmelo Anthony. ESPN, you should just terminate the whole damn network right fucking now. And as we keep scrolling, Danilo Gallinari got traded for Carmelo Anthony. How is he better than Carmelo Anthony? On their best days, I know Danilo has his offensive game, he has scoring talent. Like when he's on, it's tough to stop him. But when Carmelo Anthony's on, he can go for 80 points in a heartbeat. So if we're comparing Danilo, who's a pure scorer, and Carmelo, who's a pure scorer, you have Gallinari 9-10 places ahead of Carmelo Anthony. And this list is 51 through 75. So let's just go see who they have at 51. Andre Drummond, not better than Melo. Drew Holiday, not better than Melo. At 51, they have Brook Lopez, who just got traded from the worst team in the NBA to the, top 5 worst team in the NBA. Brook Lopez is a solid big. I give you that. He is not making a U.S. Olympic team like Melo. He's not getting to an all-star game like Melo. Why do they have all of these niggas right here above Carmelo Anthony? Do they not? Oh, Carmelo cheated on his wife. Let's put him at 63, 64. Let me just calm down because this, for one, is not that serious. We all understand how bad the list is. But just the blatant disrespect. Like, that is crazy. You don't understand. When you watch Carmelo play, I understand he's not a passer. He's not a leader. He doesn't commit himself to defense like we all wish he would. He doesn't make his team better. The Knicks have been trash, and he's been on the Knicks, 5-6 years now, and they haven't done shit, really. And part of that's Melo's fault, but you have to understand, when you're surrounded by the Knicks losing vibe, you're not going to want to play defense. You're not going to want to make your team better knowing that you're not going to make the playoffs. If Melo tried and averaged 35, they still wouldn't make the playoffs. That's how bad the Knicks are. So I'm not going to put that over his head. Oh, Melo's not a winner. Melo's not a leader. Melo can't pass. He's not LeBron. But when it comes to scoring, I'll tell you this right now. This is a hot take. I'm going to end the video on this. You guys can roast me down in the comments. I always said this. I've said this before on this channel. When it comes to overall scoring, post-game, mid-post, mid-range, catch and shoot, three-point, off the dribble, step backs, everything combined, I don't think there's a better overall scorer in their primes than Carmelo Anthony. Now, you can say Jordan, Kobe, Durant, but when it comes to skill for skill, Durant does not have a postgame. He said it himself. He'll never have a postgame. Durant, he gets buckets, but when it comes to overall scoring, there's no way you can just sit here and say Melo's not a top 50, let alone top 20 player in the NBA. Now, that's a hot take. I understand if you guys want to say Jordan, Kobe are better scorers. Durant, I understand. But for me, in my personal preference, there's very few niggas that I've seen really bust LeBron ass. And it's been Durant in the finals, but that's Durant. Nobody can stop him. He's 7 foot. But every time LeBron plays Melo, Melo gives him buckets. Every time Melo plays Kawhi, who's the best defender in the NBA, buckets. Now, if you want to take that to the bank and say, oh, he's not a leader, he's not a defender, all scoring doesn't matter, you're stupid. Let's just get out the way right now. You're stupid. If you agree with this list at all, don't even waste your time. Just hit the dislike button and go to the next video. Just the disrespect. Melo's not a top 50 player. Lonzo Ball, who's never played in the NBA, is better than Carmelo Anthony. Harrison Barnes, who's probably the worst player I ever seen in my life, is better than Carmelo Anthony. Okay, ESPN, I'm out this bitch.